Alright, let me just fix the headset real quick. Alright, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, should be good. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday, I believe, election day. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let me go ahead and see what the screen looks like. Make sure the camera's not pointed all sideways. Let's do the test. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Let's do the test. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Just making sure that I'm all synced up over here. Sorry about that echo and stuff. Just making sure that I'm all synced up. I'm just watching the stream. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Hey, you guys. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Tuesday, Scapies. Election day. I'm super excited. Oh god, when I was watching it, seeing the results trickle in and stuff. It's nerve-wracking, but hey, may the best candidate win, or I guess the candidate that wins. Who knows? Anyways, guys, good to see you. Let's go ahead. I'm only going to be here for about an hour or so, let's jump on in as soon as possible. I've been having a little bit of issues with my headset. It's been going on for a while now, but sometimes I don't get sound out of the left ear, so everything's coming out of the right. Right now it's okay though. Just have to tap it a few times. Okay, let's go ahead. I have a tweet out. Super short stream, you guys. Probably be on until about 5 p.m. my time. Right now it's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so let's do this, you guys. I'm gonna tweet that out. There we go. And then copy paste it over to Facebook as well. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at the camera. I was just busy focused on all the audio issues and everything. Okay, so I'll be looking at the game like this. So you do kind of see a lot of wall. I need to fix my posters. They're getting real beat up back there. I'd say I could scoot a little G over and maybe turn the camera just a little bit that way. Alright, now I'll be setting up like this. See how it goes. That's better. Decent. Hey, what's up, Ruby Dude? You're the first in chat. First hype. Good to see you. How goes it, Ruby? Welcome to the stream, you guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy election day. Like I said, good luck to the candidates. May the best one win. I hope you guys voted. I did vote. Turned in my ballot into the ballot box last week, so if you were on Instagram, you saw my story. Alright, let's jump in, escapees. Yo, what's up, Venom? How are you? Welcome to the stream, Venom. Soul for president. Psh. Maybe one day. No. And then when there's like a big issue going on in the Senate and stuff, I'll just run away and hide. You know, like we normally avoid our issues and stuff, right? Just kidding. Just kidding, you guys. No, but yeah, it's been a pretty good day, you guys. Not too bad. First time on Fallout today. Had a little bit of a busier morning, so I just had to get some stuff done around the house and whatnot. Other than that, we're good to go. I hope you guys had a good Halloween weekend. I did stream on Halloween, and that stream, we'll probably address that later or so, but yeah, just know that you guys are awesome and much love, escapees. Oh no, you see that bottom left right there on top of my HP bar? You can see my microphone. Even though, I have to say it every time because it happens a lot, even though I start up this game with no microphone, watch. We'll go into the menu here, go into settings and audio.
What is this?
You see where it says voice chat mode? Like, right up there. It says none, right? Always says none because I have it set to none. I don't want to hear anybody in my headset. I don't want them to hear me. Voila, it's always a glitch. Something that you need to fix, Bethesda. I'm going to start calling out little glitches here. Not angrily or anything, but just little things that I notice so that everybody's kind of aware. Anyway, so in order to fix that, I just have to like switch the little, toggle the little thing back 4th. Alright, let's get our smoke machine on. Oh yeah, okay, so I caved, you guys. I was feeling bad and I wanted to make myself feel a little bit better. So I decided to buy Fallout First for 1 month. I have a month of Fallout First. I have my scrap box back. Oh, I love you, scrap box. I missed you so much. Yes, and I'm currently in the process, because here's my thought process, you guys. If you have Fallout First for like a month or so, or a free trial or whatever, you're able to put as much scrap in it as you want, right? And then you can cancel out your membership and still continue to grab scrap out of your box. You just can't put any more in. So I'm hoping that, you know, during this month I will be scrapping stuff like a fiend and just throwing it in there. Hopefully by the end of the month I have like 10,000 steel or something. I don't know if there's a limit or not, who knows. But I'm hoping and praying that I can, you know, store up like 10,000 steel, 10,000 lead, and stuff that I'll need for like the next month without worrying about getting any more scrap. Yay! I'm simping for Fallout. Oh god, Venom. Hey, I love Fallout. There is no mistaking that I am a huge Bethesda nerd. And I do look away from their faults a lot, but it's because I love them. Dude, Bethesda has given me some of my best and favorite gaming years. Hands down. Hands down. Alright, I just took a shower. I had no rads at all. No reason to take a shower and takes a shower. Okay, speaking of that though, let me see if I need to eat some food here. I'm gonna turn the volume down too because, dude, my headset's blasting, so sorry if it sounds like I'm yelling at you. I'm hearing the background song. Oh, I get it. Sorry, I have my TV volume up too. My apologies. There we go. I usually turn the TV volume down and just listen to the game on the headset. There we go. I know, I was like, what the f is that echo? It's me. Oh. Alright, let's get the spoil up here. How are you guys doing? Anybody else a little bit nervous for election day? Anybody in the US here? Hi, Ms. Mayfire, welcome to the stream. And how's, you know, your regular Tuesdays going? Everybody? Alright, I want to get some super duper here, and I think I have a bit of radstag meat that I saw that I'm going to cook up. Radstag meat is my favorite meal. Gives me a plus, I think it's 20, plus 20 carry weight. I should know by now since I eat a lot of these grilled rats. Well, sometimes I confuse it because there's a, I think it's the Rad Ant Lager that gives you a plus 40 carry weight. Right. Anybody playing any Fallout 76? I know, that's me too, Miss Mayfair. It's like, I'm nervous. You know, I'm not going to tell anyone who I voted for, and I hope there's no political wars in chat. I don't think so. We're not. Usually we're pretty chill in here. But I'm nervous too, so that's why I'm just saying good luck to both the candidates and any of the other presidential candidates. Kanye West, roll my eyes. And I even had a friend, I won't say who it is, but one of my friends wrote in Hillary Clinton, so they pretty much threw their vote away. I was like, and me and my mom were laughing about it. My mom goes, man, are they asleep? Like they said, you know, she goes, he or she asleep? You know, because that was the last election we had. So, but yeah, one of my friends voted in Hillary Clinton as the president. The interesting part, you guys, was when I voted and stuff, just looking at the different, what were they called again? Just like the different bills they wanted to pass here, or the different laws. I forget, were they like propositions? There we go. The different propositions we voted on were kind of interesting. One of them that stuck out was some kind of sex ed law they want to pass here in Washington State, teaching sex ed in 4th grade and stuff. Well, I won't go into politics on that one, but that was interesting to vote on, to say the least. Because there were some other candidates and stuff saying pretty vile things about the other competition and all that. They're saying, oh yeah, they want to teach these sex ed positions in 4th grade. Like they were saying that type of stuff, and I was like, whoa. So I had to, you know, go in and do my own research, like what kind of sex ed is this actually? And it was just kind of interesting, the whole voting process and whatnot. Did Kanye West vote for himself? Oh my god, dude. He would. He totally would. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would vote for myself too. Oh man. Well, I mean, because you know, if you vote for the competition, that's giving them a vote over there. Imagine Kanye West voting for Trump. That was some of the conspiracy theories too. Or who knows if it's true, but I'm saying it's probably conspiracy. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to keep myself out of it. But conspiracy was that Kanye West wanted to get on the ballot to kind of sway the, you know, to help out Donald Trump and just kind of get some votes for himself so that the other candidates would have less, et cetera, et cetera. But who knows, you know? Thanks. Thanks, Ruby. I'm still wearing my Halloween stuff because it's so close to, you know, October still. I mean, you know, we are in November technically, but if I keep wearing these clothes, you know, close to Thanksgiving, that'll be a little bit weird. This shirt has bats on it. Bat shirt. Oh, thank you, Miss May. Thanks for the compliment. I actually wish I had longer hair. I've seen some girls with hair that goes like down to their waist and it's like curly and stuff. And I'm like, man, that's beautiful. I've been trying to grow my hair for years and I can't get it past like this length, but it's my own fault because I keep dyeing it. And even before all this black part was bleached and stuff. And so it's true, you guys, after a while, the ends of your hair, even if you don't trim them off and stuff, they start to kind of break off like at the very tips by themselves. Just because that hair's been dyed so many times over and over. It's been bleached over and over. I haven't been able to grow my hair longer than this, but I'm trying. I'm like, dude, I want it at least waist length, and then, you know, when I do turn about like 40 or so, then I'll go super short and probably just not even straighten it too much anymore. Well, I will straighten it, but it'll be super short, so it'll be super quick to straighten. Right now, I'm just straightening this hair, or this length of hair, I should say. It takes me about if I don't, then I just have wavy hair and it looks kind of funny. Oh man. Me too, Miss Mayfire. What color is your hair? I started doing like weird colors like this. Well, I call them weird, but I think they're cool. I started doing funky colors about 4 years ago or so. Started off with purple, and then I just dyed my whole hair blonde, and then I did purple on top, blue on bottom, so like half purple, half blue. And then when that faded out, I just kind of switched up the two colors and stuff. Now I'm trying to go kind of chill and just go back to my natural black hair color and just dye my bangs. So my bangs can be crunchy, but hopefully the back hair will grow nicely. Hi, Uncopyrightable, how are you doing? Oops, I should probably play some games. It's good to talk to you guys, so thanks for being in here. Quantum TV, what's up, Quantum? Oh my god, I missed you. I'm sorry that I missed your entrance up there. Hey, I saw you on Twitter and I was like, dude, I gotta follow. Quantum TV Escapees is also a streamer. He actually just changed his branding, so he was Quantum Radio, if I'm not mistaken. Good to see you, Quantum. I hope you didn't leave, man. I've been having that problem lately, guys. If I don't see your hello or your entrance, feel free to yell at me in chat. Just be like, so I said hello, you didn't say anything back. That's rude. I'm not ignoring you, it's just I must have missed your comment, so I feel bad about that. Evening's doing good. I was a bit nervous though, so I'm like, man, I gotta get something. I have to do something to keep my mind off of, you know, clicking the refresh on the elections result page. But I am excited to know, you know, it's the next 4 years of our future if you live in the US and stuff. So luck to both the candidates. I'm not going to, you know, pick favorites or anything in here. Just because I want to keep chat civil, hopefully. Oh gosh, you know, I don't want people to start fighting or anything. I don't want to start fighting. I respect what people believe and whoever they wanted to vote for, that's their decision too. I hope the same for you. Oh, it's like an auburn color. That's pretty, especially right now during fall. But back in school, I dye it bright colors. Aw, see, that's where I missed out, Miss Mayfire. I was not cool in school at all. I did start dyeing my hair in high school too, but not bright colors, not the cool colors. I would just put blonde streaks, like big chunky blonde streaks too, just to try to be cool. But it was so lame. I know, I'm embarrassed. I was a big band geek in high school. I still don't even consider myself cool, but I would say I got kind of cool. Believe it or not, after my college years when I came back to my hometown. During my college years, I was in the marching band too, so I was still a big geek. Oh, what happened to my health? Don't tell me that happened when I went off the cliff. Usually it's pretty safe. Alright, here's my neighbor. He looked like he was dead. The behemoth. He looked like he was drowning in the water. How does that red jumpsuit apparatus song go? Face down in the dark, I said, I've had enough. This guy he was face down in the water, unfortunately. All those sixes right there. Oh man, you know it's crazy. Oh, oh my goodness. He's after us. He's giving chase. Woo! Oh man, he threw a rock. Terrible aim. That's okay, I do too, behemoth. That lets you do the level 100 today. I'm using my best weapon, honestly. It's the 2-shot explosive Beaver action rifle. It has no 3rd star though. I did give it that prime receiver, so it has the ultra set. Oh shoot, he's gonna throw the rock. No! Oh! That broke my ankle. At least some bruises getting rocks thrown at us. Behemoth, I don't want to be stoned. Oh shoot. Okay. I'm gonna switch out to my 2-shot handmade. I got this weapon during Uranium Fever. This is a cool new one. It's not as strong, of course, but it's still cool. It's not explosive either, it's just a 2-shot handmade. I'm still trying to upgrade my weapons, that's why I do a lot of shotguns. Alright, now that I picked that up, going back to my camp real quick, everyone. Sorry. Scrap hoarder here, scrap hoarder. Yes, did someone call me? Yes, I love hoarding scrap. And I mentioned it real quick during the first part of stream, but I broke down, you guys, I invested a month of Fallout First. So I paid, I think it was $14.01 after taxes and everything, to have the scrap box, the private world, and all the other little stuff that comes with Fallout First. So, yay. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fill up that scrap box so I can cancel out my subscription to Fallout First next month and then just keep pulling my scrap out of it. Scrap. You can see where I have a lot of my mind in this game. Inventory space and management. Oh man, Miss Mayfire, I bet you're awesome. No worries at all, I bet you're amazing. If you had bright hair colors, I would have envied you in high school. I would have been like, that person's cool. My best friend, Violet, she was goth, and an inspiration for me to kind of... I didn't go goth, I probably should have, that would have been awesome. But I didn't go goth, but I got into rock music and into like dark band tees and stuff. And I still have that style. I'm just wearing this shirt because it's close to Halloween, but I usually wear like band t-shirts, like Five Finger Death Punch, and all the lame stuff that I listen to. I had a Pantera shirt, I can't find it, and I used to listen to a lot of Pantera, which is not lame in the least. Alright, let's see here. No, oh yeah, I was going along with that story. My best friend Violet, she had pink hair, dude, and I was a poos back in the day. I could dye those blonde bleach streaks in my hair, but I was scared to go with the bright colors because I was already an outcast, and I was like, oh man, I don't know. I guess I was kind of trying to fit.
My life has changed so much, so quickly.
You know, with the band geek crowd back in the day. Alright, let's see. Emo girls! I wish I was emo, Ruby! I wasn't emo until after after my time, dang it, I was more of a rocker person, which is the dark band t-shirt and the dark eyeliner. I didn't have the cool hair, or like I didn't sideswipe my hair until midway through. No. I think it was that first year, freshman year of college. But I didn't start coloring it weird colors until I was like 24 or so. Yep. But yeah, keep it alive, you guys. Keep it, Ruby Doo. Keep it. We gotta keep the rocker style, the slightly emo, the scene styles alive, because a lot of us, when we're adults, we kind of grow out of our phases, our rock phases and whatnot. And I don't. I'll be honest, you guys. I'm attracted to rockers, or people that look kind of like rockers. You know, that jaggedy hair, that dark black hair that's all crazy. I've seen some people put like just a little bit of eyeliner under their eyes, and I'm like, ooh, that's not bad at all. I've even seen some Twitch streamers that are a part of metal bands and stuff, and they'll wear eyeliner and all that. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I just play Xbox. How about you, Miss Mayfire? Am I selling 308s? Let me check. I used to have some Venom, but I'm not sure. If I miss any comments, you guys, I apologize. I think Venom also asked if that super mutant was a... Oh, it's okay, Ruby. That was not offensive at all. Yeah, I'll sell you some, I'll sell you some 308s, Venom. How many do you need? Hey, I'm poor, Escaping. Okay, well, I was poor in caps like a few days ago because I bought one of the serums because I was getting close to the 30,000 cap mark. I sell a lot of junk, and oh, it's all good, Miss Mayfire. PC is the master race. I won't deny that. Green Day was your first band? Don't wanna be an American idiot. Dude, I'm the opposite, Venom. I have a crush on emo dudes and goth dudes. I feel you, Venom. High five. But I can't find any emo or goth dudes around my area. I live in like the middle of nowhere, Washington State. not next to Seattle or anything. I'm in the desert part, so I grew up in the agriculture area. So we have a lot of farms, a lot of fields out here. A lot of grapes, a lot of wineries. A lot of wheat if you go a little bit farther east. A lot of hops too for beers. A lot of them, I'll sell you 500 because I need some too, Venom. I know I would give you all my 308s, but I need some too. I'll sell you 500. One cup. They're in the last vending machine. Or I feel bad, Venom's my friend. I'm all trying this. I'll sell it. Okay. I will drop some in my house for you, Venom. Let me get it. It's so slow and laggy. I apologize. I'm trying to get to the Irmo. Okay. I'll leave 250 because I want at least a little bit of caps. You know, scrap's not cheap. Scrap don't grow on trees, so I will sell 250 of these, and then I'll drop you 200 for free, Venom, because we're buddies. There. Venom's like, I ain't your buddy, pal. There. Okay, there's that, and then how do I sell this again? Wait, I did the right thing, right? Okay, there's that. Now I got it. So if you want any more Venom, they'll be in this. But I'll go drop some in my room. I don't think anybody really travels up there. Even I don't travel to my room too much anymore. Hopefully if I put this on the bed, it doesn't go through the floor. You know how Bethesda is. I might drop some bullets and then they just fall on the floor. That'd be awful. Fall through the floor, get stuck and glitched out. There it's on top of the bed, Venom. There's some 308s. I have a lot because I used to use a sniper that had 308 rounds. Quantum! Oh, nice! You got blue hair as well. That's sick, Quantum. Sorry if I missed you up there with the hello. I gave you a shout out and everything, but yeah, you guys, Quantum TV. Oh, there you are. I'm sorry, I missed you up there too again. See, yeah, I suck right now, Escapees. I haven't been streaming consistently, so I've been missing out on chat. Dude, I'm nervous too about that uncopyrightable. I'm nervous about that too. I heard that regardless of which side wins, there's gonna be maybe rioting and stuff, so be careful, you guys, tonight. Be careful. But yeah, dude, that was awesome that you decided to switch up your brand, Quantum. I was good with the old one too, but if you want to switch it up, hey, that's all good as well. I'll have to jump in and check out your hair. I remember Taking Back Sunday. Look at Nightbot. Nightbot, get out of here. There's too many ads all at once. Ooh, Venom! He's like, ooh, in my school there were a lot of emo girls and they're so fun. Nice, Venom. Get you some, my friends. Okay, so I'll try to keep that closed and only you will be able to, well, hopefully only you will get access to it. I'll just close my doors. They're not locked or anything. But yeah, I finally have better walls, you guys, but I do like these wood walls. I feel like they kind of fit the, you know, I mean, once we're trying to rebuild, things aren't perfect and stuff. So I kind of like the scuffed look of the beginner wooden walls.
I still can't believe it.
And I like those windows that open. Why are all my windows open? I wanted to see that. Okay. Let me see here. So I'm only going to be live just for a little bit, you guys. I'm here just to say hello and see how everyone's doing. Kind of take my own mind off of elections for a little bit. But I do want to see the results soon. Or I'll jump off and start watching. So right now I'm just checking different camps. I'm curious to see if anybody has like an abundance of weapons for sale. I think it's got 3 here. Now, I have dismissed, not dismissed, but you see how this person has 3 weapons for sale? These are camps where you kind of take a risk, and it's like, oh man, you know, do you want to spend the caps to fast travel and maybe see that those aren't the best weapons? I tend to find more decent weapons. I know, and it's weird saying that, but I find more decent weapons when they have like 12 or so for sale. Send him on right now. Oh, and he's in the game. I can fast travel to you, Venom. Alright, it's just because I left Venom some ammo up here that I'm worried now. I'm like, I hope nobody steals it. But yeah, it's on the bed. On the bed. That sounds naughty. There. Hi Luna, how are you doing? Ooh, what kind of camp did you make, Quantum? Well, I guess I probably, if you're gonna reveal it, I probably shouldn't ask. Oh, that's what I came back for. I was like, what am I doing at camp? I just defeated, or I just killed my neighbor's super mutant, or he's a behemoth. And I came back to destroy all that stuff. Sorry, you guys. When I stream, it is a little bit hard for me to balance chat and when I'm off stream, you're just gonna have to take my word on it, but when I'm off stream, I'm a lot more efficient at this game, I swear. I'm not such an airhead forgetting what I'm doing. It's only because I'm streaming I have to pay attention to chat as well. So then it's like, oh fudge, I forgot what I was doing in the game. Alright, so let's get my cards back in order. Looks like they're good. I might switch out to Travel Agent, because I wanted to check out one camp that I saw had decent stuff, or at least a good number of weapons. And that person has 2. Neighbor over there has 2. So far those had 0. Some armors, some mods. I think let's go to Bard Zeus just because he's so close to the fast travel vault area. Yeah, I'd be excited to see what your camp looks like, Quantum. My character has been in that camp zone, gosh, since I found it when I started playing this game a couple years ago. I think I had about 2 other campsites before I finally found this campsite. When I was looking for a specific campsite one night, and what I wanted, my criteria was I wanted to be next to a cliff and next to a body of water. But I wanted both because I like the cliffside view. I also like the waterfront view. So I was very particular, and when I found that spot, I was like, oh, I gotta take it. Oh, it's the perfect spot. I must build my camp here, and then I've never built it anywhere else. Even though it's like, I should move, but I just can't leave that area. It's good to see you too, Luna. I know, it's been too long. Oh god, I'm sorry, Venom, I didn't see that in time. I just pieced out. God, I hope nobody finds those pieces of ammo. I'm sorry, Venom. It's okay. I'm sure, I don't think anybody will go up there. Hopefully they won't. I don't know if they will, but if they do, they'll definitely see that bag. So I left some ammunition, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. I left some 308 rounds, about 250 of them, on my camp bed. I probably should shut up, huh? Not say anything. Nobody fast travel to me and steal those ammo. It's for Venom, he needs them. Well, it's a race, Venom. You get to see if you get the ammo first. If not, that means somebody else stole it. No. But there's still 250 for sale. Ooh, this person, only 50 caps? I'll buy that. I didn't get all the Phosmot masks. Most recent event, you guys, during Halloween was the double XP and the Phosmot. Oh man, the site was a bust. They only have one legendary. The other weapons they were selling are all just standard weapons. Ooh, that's okay. It didn't cost much to fast travel over here.
What is this? Abraxo scouring for?
You go check out JT's cabin. Sorry. Yep. There. I know, sorry, Venom. I flew away without looking. Ooh, raid makeshift bunker. I didn't even know. I did see, and I kind of skipped over it because I was starting up stream, but I did see that they have the new Fallout First free thing. I got lucky and I got my Fallout First a couple days ago, so I got the mummy thing too, and now hopefully I'll be able to snatch that new free thing that they have in the Atom store. Alright, hello? Where's this camp at? Hello, I'm looking for weapons and free water.
I need to try some.
Yes, free water.
I hear it's a real
I have no purified pumps at my camp. Just because I've been to so many campsites, you know, shopping and stuff, that I just bum a couple waters off of them every now and then. Every time I can steal water, I will.
I thought I heard someone around here.
Alright, let's see. Hadoukens! What? I didn't know you were a streamer, Hadoukens. Hey, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? It's a raid, you guys. Welcome, Hadoukens. Dude, I gotta follow you right now. Please, you guys, if you're not following him, check out his channel. He's a super sweet person. Fellow Cooligan, part of the Sour Kool-Aid show. Dude, I did not know you streamed. How did I not know that?
Visitors. Again.
You're playing a scary game too. That's perfect for this Halloween season.
I just can't shake these.
There you go. I got you with that follow, Hadoukens. Dude, that's sick. I did not know you're a streamer.
Just
Nightbot, get out of here. Sorry about that. That's Nightbot's timer. Woo! Hi Libra, hi Lusty, what's up Lusty? Lusty, sorry if I was not so talkative during that last stream. I was in a crappy mood after a bit. I apologize for that, you guys. Halloween stream. Glitches and Glory, welcome to the cast. How did your stream go, Hadoukens? How was it, you guys? Was it scary? Did you get some jump scares and stuff? Things are good. I'm a little bit nervous for the election. But how about yourself? You guys, I jumped on stream just to get my mind off of something. Otherwise, I was hitting the refresh on that certain website. I actually was lurking in your stream the other day, Lusty. By the way, you guys, Lusty Bar is also a fellow streamer. He likes to play music and video games as well. But I caught you with that, and I'm sorry I don't know the name, but it's that cool instrument. It has like a tube and you blow into it, and you can also use his little piano part. Doesn't sound like that at all, but sounds better. Much better. But yeah, I saw you were recording that, playing it back. Making a song, putting it on loops and stuff. Sorry guys, I'm shopping right now. Just looking to see if this dude has any good legendary items. And at a decent price too. He's got good prices, let's see. Oh, look, Benna. If you need more ammo, this guy JT's got 163 308 rounds for sale. I think I'm gonna buy his assault rifle ammunition. Got a shotgun. Alright, I think that was it.
For all the
Everything else was kind of
change in the world, people are still basically the same.
You fought a nipple monster? Was he or she hot, at least? Oh god, a nipple monster? I don't even want to know what that is. Thank you for raiding too, Hadoukens. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in with the raid to you guys. If you don't know who I am, I'm Soul Escape. I just stream Bethesda games. No, I stream RPGs. I do stream other games too. I streamed Outer Worlds. Back in my first years of streaming, I played first-person shooter games as well. I remember Halo, Master Chief Collection, Call of Duty and stuff. But years 2 and 3 of this stream, I tended to switch over to all RPGs with ESO, Fallout 4, Witcher 3. Gosh, what was that other one that was kind of RPG and kind of first-person or third-person shooter? Gosh, I forgot what it was called, but there's a second one already out of it. And we played some Outer Worlds, we played Fallout 76 a lot, we played Fallout 3, we played Morrowind, we played Skyrim, Oblivion, a lot of stuff. A lot of RPGs. Thank you for the follow, you guys. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Libra. Thank you. And once again, you guys, please consider hitting that follow button for Hadoukens, our raider. I know. Oh my goodness, Libra. You're going to be talking about elections as well. Nice. Vote Soul for president. Oh god. Only if I can run away when things get too hairy. Just like real life. No.
Just why?
Nice, Quantum. Are you making a camp tour video for YouTube and stuff? Hell yeah. I know, I don't want to I did vote and stuff, but I just don't want to say who I voted for, so me in particular, I'm like, good luck to the candidates. Just don't want to start any civil wars in chat. Nips are still tender. Hi, Sheehan! Good to see you. Sorry if I was a little bit crabby on the last stream, Sheehan. I was telling Lusty Bard too. I got bored at the end, you guys, and then I turned into a crab. I'm sorry. Oh god. But now I feel a lot better though. Yay. Dang, Unlimited Heroes? I've not played that. During lunch in high school. That was back in the early 90s. I got a few RPGs. Has anybody ever played Baten Kaitos on the GameCube? Or I was thinking of random like games that I played, but I never found anybody to talk about. Golden Sun was a big
Always nice
RPG
to have
for me.
visitors around.
Golden Sun 1 and 2 on the Game Advance. There's some RPGs, Tales of Symphonia. Those were games that I played back in the day too that I never really got to talk to anybody about. Well, because, you know, usually people were playing, like, Halo, early COD or something. Yeah, I feel you, dude. That feeling when you played some obscure games, you really want to talk about it, but it's like, most people are like, what? Peyton Kaidos Origins as well. I know, see, I was poor though, so I had to have like the lesser, like not the lesser, but the cheaper, and I still do, have like the cheaper consoles and stuff, you know, out of, gosh, where was I going with that? Yeah, I have the cheaper consoles, so I always experienced, you know, probably like the B side of games. Everybody was playing the AAA games, and I was playing like the, you know, what was for sale at GameStop. Woo! Oh, here you go. You get this one and this one. I didn't play like Oblivion until it had been out for like about 3 or 4 years. I was in early college at that time, and yeah, so I'm a bit of a scuffed gamer. I'm a scuffed gamer. Hadouken's has calluses. You can grate them down and use them as cheese on a salad, Lusty. Oh, it's all good, Sheehan. GameCube was cool, but like I didn't have a Nintendo 64 either. Instead of the Nintendo 64, I was on the Game Boys. I was on the Game Boys.
I missed that day when there were.
I did play Pokemon. That was a popular game back in the day. I played Crystal.
I wonder if the whole world is like this.
Well, we should start with the beginning ones. I played Red, Pokemon Red. Then I went to, I believe it was Crystal, and then I went to Emerald. And no. The one with the whale on it and it was blue. Sapphire and Ruby. Yes, there you go. That was the advanced stage though. Anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Sorry guys. I haven't streamed in a while, so now I'm all scatterbrained as well. Did I shop at this person's camp? I even forgot about that too. I think I did. I didn't find anything, did I? Oh yes, he's the guy that has this stuff. That was it, right? Ammo and guns. The guns were a bust. Alright, let's find another place to shop. Oh, by the way, if you're from Hadouken stream, this is Fallout 76. I know a lot of people don't like this game, but I'm a huge Bethesda nerd, so I enjoy it. And it has a lot of flaws. I'm always very honest about that. It has a lot of flaws, super glitchy sometimes, it crashes. There's stuff they haven't fixed since day one in this game, but I still love it. I don't know, it has the elements that I want in an RPG. I can wander around. Right now what I'm doing is I'm looking around the map to see if there's any camps that I can shop at. Players can sell their items to other players, and so I'm totally in for that, dude. I love buying stuff and selling stuff to fellow players here. I don't team up too much, if at all, and that's not really affected too much of my gameplay. There's certain areas I can't go just because I am alone and not in a group instance, but that's okay. That's never really bothered me. Sometimes you can buy the stuff that you're not able to access from other players anyways, so I'll just grind some caps and buy whatever plan I couldn't get during, you know, a certain group mission. But it just takes a lot longer because you gotta hope and pray that someone's got one for sale. Whatever it happens to be. I know, crusty hand, callus cheese, oh god, and toe callus cheese, ew. I'm lucky right now, knock on wood, I don't have any calluses, but I haven't been jogging, so as soon as I start jogging, I'm gonna get some blisters on my feet. Sucks, no matter what shoes I wear, no matter what socks, I think it's just the way my toes are. Whenever I run on them, they tend to like squish together, and then I get a blister between two toes, if not more. Alright, last thing before we do some little missioning here, is I'm gonna try to go and see if this Marcellus person has any good items for sale. Yay! Oh, Tigden! What's up, Tig? Good to see you, Tigden. Thank you, Buddha Man, with that Prime subscription. He half ascended. Hawk now, what do I hear? Thank you, Buddha Man, for the Twitch Prime subscription. I actually just used my Twitch Prime too. Mine went over to Bone Clinks this month. I think last month I went to Man vs. Game. My subscription to Sarkule Show is a regular one. What am I doing in Fallout 76? I was shopping. No. Doing VR? Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, when I was playing some Nuclear Winter. Oh man. So what happened with Nuclear Winter, which is Fallout 76's Battle Royale version, they changed the map on me. I got really good at this certain map because I knew where there was a treasure chest that I could unlock that usually had some good items like the caliber and combat armor. And they switched it out, so now there's a new map in a new area, and I don't know where anything's at now, so I suck again. So I got discouraged and stopped playing too much Nuclear Winter. By the way, you guys, please throw some hype in for Buddha, if you can. If you're close to your keyboards. But thank you, Buddha. I appreciate that sub. It helps out a lot. Callous cheese. I know it's gross. I was just trolling too. I was because they were talking about calluses. I was like, you gonna grate it into some cheese over your sandwich.
Someone needs to do something.
Yes. Oh man, Libra had friends, you guys. You know, it was funny but sad. I had no friends growing up. Okay, well I still don't have friends. That's beyond the point. When I was growing up and I wanted to trade Pokemon, I had to link my own Game Boy to my own Game Boy. So, back in the days when you had one of those old long Game Boy Advances, it was able to play Game Boy Color games still. And so I would hook up my Game Boy Color to my Game Boy Advance and use that crazy cable, and I'd trade with myself. And that's how I got the eggs to hatch and stuff like that too. Or I think, no, you had to like send a special egg or something over to get that one Pokemon. But yes, I remember the cable. I remember that little light that it had. If you bought the light, there was actually several kinds. Some of them had a magnifying glass on it.
I am just...
Oh, that's okay, Buddha. Hey, that's cool. And now if you watch streamers that do the Amazon Prime Video things, you can watch videos and stuff with them. Alright, Libra, have a good one, dude. A little bit less on your self-promotion, though, next time, please. Love you. I know, I do have a rule in chat that if I don't know the person very well, it's the first time I've seen them. I prefer they not talk about their stream too much, just because, you know, I don't know if I know them that well, so just saying. But have a good one, Libra. We'll see you. I must be in a good mood today, though. Oh, there have been people that have not gotten that a response like that. There's people that I don't know that'll come in and talk about their channel, and I'm like, boom, psh, popped. But it's just because I like to screen, not screen. I mean, I've been streaming for 5 years, you guys, and you know, I've hosted up people that later on when I watched their stream, I was like, oof, I might have not wanted to host that person. You know, I just gotta see what type of content they provide and stuff before I, you know, really go out and vouch for them. Unless I know, you know, from a fact, like I know you from a different channel, like Hadouken, Celeste, that you're a good person and stuff, but, you know, you can't be too trustful on the internet nowadays. You know how it is. Oh, okay, no problem, Libra. It's just some streamers don't like it when other people announce, you know, hey, I'm streaming too. A little self-promotion and stuff. Like, I would never go to your stream, anybody's streams, and I would never say, like, hey, I'm a streamer too, or I'm leaving because I'm going to start my stream. Trust me, guys, I would not do that to you. I have a lot of respect for other casters here on the channel, but I know we're all trying to do our art and stuff. The streaming business is our art, and so I would never try to impede on any of your guys' streams either by mentioning mine. Never! Even when like people like DP or somebody asks me about my streams, I just like, if other people want to know, they can click on my name. That's all you need to do. No, nobody needs to ask about my streams and other people's streams. None of that nonsense. I'm sorry, Hadoukens, but I'm gonna have to time out your friend a little bit. Sorry, Libra. It is one of my rules though, and I just kept mentioning it, so I apologize. Have a good luck on your stream, or have a good time on your stream, my friend. I'm sorry, you guys. I had to, dude. It's one of the main things that bothers me is self-promotion when I don't know the person or it's the first time I've seen them. I'm very sorry. I apologize. I do, and if I lost a friend, I apologize. That happens. It's just my personality. Sometimes I get highly offended when people do stuff like that. I apologize. I do apologize. That's just how I am, though. I get very, very, very offended when people like start talking about their stream and my stream, and I've never seen them before. I'm so sorry, you guys, though. I know now my heart's racing too. I apologize, because you know, I do lose out. I realize what I do when I do that. I lose out on a potential friend or a potential person that I could have connected with and stuff, but I just would never do that. I would never disrespect any of you or any of your streams by going in and saying that I'm also a streamer. I find that highly disrespectful. So I apologize, you guys. I love you all. But I will never, ever, ever, ever talk about my stream in your stream. So I just expect the same respect given back. So I apologize I had to do that, but it just very, very much offended me. I'm a highly easily offended person sometimes, so I had to hit the bop, okay? I'm sorry, Hadouken, sorry if I offended you guys. I just don't like when other people start saying like, I'm leaving the stream, and you know, I also do that on my stream. It's like, that's good, you know, go work on your channel. And I'll be here working on mine. And we can, you know, the two can stay separated. We don't have to merge communities right here and now because, you know, I don't know that person very well. It's an asshole thing to do, but I'm a little bit of an asshole when it comes to my channel. I know, sorry. It's just because I've been streaming for 5 years. I've never, ever, ever, nobody's stream have I said, I'm leaving to stream, or I'm also a streamer. Never mentioned my channel. I don't even know how Sour Kool-Aid Show knows that I'm streaming. My guess is just because you're active in a community and chat, sometimes people, who's that? Hi, Venom. Oh, it's not you, Venom. Hello. Just because, I don't know, I think people learn, okay, look, the way I've found followers escapees is just by being active in other, and this is a tip for all streamers, just be active in other people's communities, and if people like your comments, they'll click on your name. This is how I'm guessing, this is what I think happens, is that people click on your name and they say, oh, you're a streamer too, or they see your followers or something. They're like, oh, that person, I'll follow them too. They're pretty funny in chat. And that's how I think I've gotten a lot of followers, is just by being active in certain communities. But I've never, ever, ever went to somebody's channel and been like, I'm streaming too, or I'm leaving to stream, or that is what I do on my channel as well, you know, etc., etc. I never mentioned that I'm a streamer at all. I find it terrible. Oh my god, I'm sorry, you guys. Thank you, Hadoukens. Oh lord. Because I feel like a huge biatch when I do that, you guys. I know. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I feel bad. You didn't have to do that, Hadoukens. I feel bad right there. And thank you, Sheehan. There we are. Sorry. I get a little bit mad when that happens, so you guys. Not the subs, but the self-promotion stuff. No, you're good, you're good. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's my temper. No. Thank you too, Hadoukens. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Now I'm embarrassed. Oh, Tigden started the game? Cool. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Hadoukens. You didn't have to do that though. Thank you so much. I know, I'm sorry. I do feel like a big old biatch when I do that. I know, and I know how it looks. But man, I just can't help it when I see that. Oh god, it ignites a fire in me that I'm like, what? Somebody's talking about a stream. But anyways, thank you, Hadroukins. You're amazing. It was not your fault at all. If anything, it's my fault because I can't control when I get mad when I see that. But okay, so Tigdid said he started Fallout 76 after you leave Tigdin. I would say start with the Overseer's quest. The Overseer's quest, she leaves the vault over here. So the Overseer leaves Vault 76, and I believe she kind of goes like down this trail around here, and she heads up to her camp right here. Or it might even be this main road. Road 88 or so, right? And so when you just start off the game, you're leaving the vault, you can follow this road where it kind of cuts through, and eventually it'll lead you to the Overseer's camp. And you should be able to pick up a holotape there, listen to the holotape, and it'll kind of give you instructions on where to go next. If it doesn't, though, the next part, I believe, was going over to Flatwoods over here. Yeah, Flatwoods. And then you'll find the responders. There's a church here. There'll be a group of responders that are now deceased, because when this game came out, all of the NPCs were deceased. They had been killed by the Scorched and different viruses and radiation and all that. And so you'll find the dead responders here, but you can still join their faction. And it's a little quest line that'll take you from Flatwoods, and I believe after that, you'll go over to the airport. You'll join and do some more training over at the airport in Morgantown. And then I believe it takes you back down to the fire rescue over here in Charleston, the capital. But yeah, there's like a little quest line that you can follow, Tigdin. It's the Overseer's one. It's really good, because you'll listen to a bunch of holotapes. Then now that they have Wastelanders and the NPCs and stuff, you can follow the NPC quest line for the Overseer. But I suggest following the first one, which is just the holotapes and stuff. I know, I'm sorry, dude. I feel so bad, Hadroukins. Well, thank you so much, though, for the raid. I hope you don't feel offended or like I don't appreciate that, because I definitely do. Once again, you guys, if you've not followed Hadroukins, I didn't even know he was a streamer, so hey, go check him out. Oh, you're at the farm. Yeah, the farm near the vault. Dude, how you liking it so far, though, Tig? I would love to check out your building, Quantum. The Tipsy Whipsy. Ooh. Hope it's a bar. Hope it has lots of alcohol so we can forget about our problems. No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's see. So I'm not sure what I was doing. What time is it, you guys? 5:07? This was going to be a bit of a shorter stream for me, so I might be off within about half an hour or so. Did I already... Oh, shoot. So what happened here? I thought I already took down my neighbor Ghoul. My neighbor, apparently he respawned somehow, though. I thought I could only kill him once a day. Because we literally just killed this guy at the beginning of the stream, and he's back again. This is my neighbor Victinus. I usually come here to test out any new weapons that I bought. But right now I'm just coming here to bully. Oh, Pleasant Mist. Don't take that battle for what he's really capable of. This guy can toss you just like a giant in Skyrim. Terrible. Venom, if you're still there, did you ever pick up that ammo? I dropped some ammo for Venom, but I'm hoping that he picked it up and it wasn't picked up by anybody else. But if it was, then that's life. I'll give you some. I have a lot of scraps. I can afford to use them. Oh, it's all good, Tig. No, this one's different too, because this one's like a survival mode, Tig. You gotta watch your eating. For example, I have purified water on my quick list. I should have some food and stuff there too, but every now and then I'll just remember to drink a purified water, because on the bottom right, you'll notice that your character has a food and water bar. Oh shoot, who's that? Super mutant! Random super mutant. What are they doing here? Reloading real quick. It's first person without first person game battle. Mostly, it depends on what type of battle it is. More? Oh, maybe because there's another camp over here. Yesterday, one of the challenges we had to do, daily challenge, was to take out some super mutants. Oh, it does have whiskey. Ooh. Sounds like that's gonna be a cool camp, cool party content. Oh, I'm sorry, Venom. I'll go see if the ammo's even there. If it's gone, that's okay. That's just life. I'll still give Venom some more ammo. Yeah, you too, Quantum. Hey, thank you so much for being here. Guys, Quantum's also a streamer. I do know him from Twitter. Feel free to check him out as well. But yeah, I am cool with the shoutouts too. I want to just make sure that, you know, people don't think I'm a complete asshole, because I am cool with shoutouts, but I just gotta know the person, you know? It really bothers me when people come in just on day one and they're like, alright, I'm a streamer too, you know? And to me, to my eyes, it's kind of like they're, like, I want to have the choice to support or shout out who I know and who I like. And when somebody does that, it takes the choice away from me. It's like, you know, I don't know, it's just weird. Weird thing goes on in my head.
Bar is open, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff right here.
Which is a good thing. Yes, because there were people that would come in a lot, especially when I was my first year of streaming back in 2015, when I was playing the first-person shooter games. Everybody was starting up streaming as well. You know, they'd come in and they'd just be like, I'm a streamer too, and you should follow me instead, you know. They were a lot ruder back then too. Thank goodness it's chilled out a lot. But, I'm still kind of scalded, and I'm still, what do they call it, jaded. I'm still jaded from those days. Yeah, a lot of people would come and they just get to show us about you or your channel and stuff. Them, you know. It's like, how can I, you know, promote my own channel without any regards to any other, you know, small streamers.
Literally.
Oh no, it's still here, Venom. Yes, the stuff is still here. I'm gonna leave it untouched as well. Aw, thank you, Lusty. But I am really cool with shoutouts. I know a lot of people do know that I do shout out a lot. It's just I have my own way, I guess. I just gotta be the person first. But by blocking somebody out or, you know, banning somebody, I realized too that that's not good either, you know. Use that on a potential friend or so bad and I can't control it. Oh, I wish I could though. I wish I had the ability to just let it go and stuff. Oh, so difficult. Alright, what do we got here? Super easy quest, hopefully. Super easy, it's probably hard. And I also have my tent here, so I'm gonna fast travel for free. I have Fallout First for 1 month. I took the plunge, you guys. I was feeling really shitty the other day too. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy Fallout First and try to save up as much scrap. Honestly, just try to be a little happier and stuff. My dog passed away end of September 26th. I realize it's November now, but still, it's only been about a month or so. Still I've been sad. I've had good days, but I've also had days where I feel kind of lonely and stuff too. So, does my bot cover commands like the followage? It does. It has. We have, I believe, escapee will tell you how long you followed. Yes, I'm wasting the money, Shein. I felt so... I know it's not an excuse or anything, but... Well, it is my excuse. I don't know. I've been feeling kind of down lately, and I haven't bought myself too many things at the store or anything. You know, money's tight right now, so I decided to spend the $14 on 1 month only of Fallout First. And hopefully, I'll be able to save up a whole bunch of scrap and not have to get the subscription for quite a while. Maybe I'll get it once every 6 months just to fill up that scrap box. Okay, so right now, you guys, I'm going on a quick daily mission, or just like a little daily quest, where I have to get rid of some squatters, some people that have moved in unwanted. Not really squatters, they're scorched. They're just nuisances that have to be gotten rid of. There should be about 3 or 4. 3 years tagged in? Holy snap, dude. Thank you for being so nice to me throughout these years tagged in too. You've always been like a super chill, super cool viewer. That goes for everybody too, you guys. Thank you for always being cool. Even if I'm going through some terrible stuff. It wasn't always like this. I used to be a lot happier. Back when life was more carefree, but now, you know, I've had some loss, we've had some illnesses in the family. And, you know, some sad things go down. And unfortunately, that does, you know, come through on the stream as well every now and then. A savage Yao Guai! Oh no. Dude, Yao Guai are hard in this game. They might seem like a joke, but they're not. They might have been a joke in Fallout 4, but in this game, oof. They claw you. Oh shoot! My best gun's broken. It'll take an hour to switch. Oh, fuzz! Oh shoot, here it is. Alright, on this thing? Okay. Sorry, Yao Guai! Oh dude, he almost went through the building. Took a small clip of an instance that happened yesterday off stream. It wasn't one of these creatures, it was a certain bug though. I hit a bug and he went through the wall. And I went to the other side through the door. And his body had completely gone through the wall. I just thought it was interesting. Alright, this guy's gonna... let me heal. No, I have jelly fingers! Damn it. A lot of disease, you guys. Oh, good. It's gonna take 10 hours for my weapon wheel to show up. I had 10 hours to switch. Okay, there you go. Whew, it didn't take as long as I thought. Some of the glitches that do happen in this game. Oh, alright. Oh, bug. Oh, if I can see him. There you are. There we go. He was much quicker. My character is a two-handed melee specialist. So not only that, but she's also a rifle specialist too. That's my 2 attacks for this character. Two-handed melee and rifles. Alright, and now that that's broken, we're gonna have to go with our second rifle here. Oh, thank you for the 10. Hey, 10 biddies right there. Thank you, Steve. Steve Franchise with the bits. Happy election day, you guys. May the best candidate win. And if your candidate that you vote for didn't win, so I know, I don't know, you guys. I'm nervous too. I'm excited, but very nervous as well. I'm just the devilish me. Oh, thank you for being you, Tigden. That's all we can be, right? It's ourselves. True. But yeah, Sheehan, I'd say go with it if you want. Take the jump into Fallout first. I think it's worth it. I mean, because also, I know this probably isn't the safest area to do this, but you get some free stuff in the Atomic Shop if you have Fallout first as well. See down there, right below my camera, I have 2,300 atoms, 2,320. I think a couple days ago, before I had Fallout first, I only had about 400 atoms or so. So they give you quite a lot, so you can buy these extra decorations and costumes and stuff for your character. They even give you free stuff on Fallout first. I think it's kind of worth it, but what do you guys think? I know, at the same time, you know, I wouldn't want to pay $100, you know, for the whole year. That's why I'm only getting it for 1 month. But if you do get it for the whole year, I think you are kind of getting your money's worth. Yeah, I think you would be getting your money's worth. Where's that free thing? Oh, here it is. We get Blue Demon Prototype Paint. Feed the flames with Blue Demon Power Armor Paint. This unique skin that completely alters the appearance of your power armor and can be equipped to all power armors. That's kind of cool. Me, as a person that likes crazy colors and stuff, I actually like that one. My power armor, without any of the free stuff, was just, it's multicolored because I kind of patched it together. Alright, it says something else is free, but I don't know. Oh wait, there it is. Ooh, a weather vane. Yay! I'll take the free weather vane. And then, of course, you know, they have deals every now and then, like the cactus. Yay! What is it? 60% off, only 80 caps. You want a desert theme. I should probably go before enemies find me here. OnlyFans, OnlyFans. I do have OnlyFans, Cyborg. OnlyFans.com/Soulescape. Nothing too lewd or anything, though, don't worry. Nah, I'm not like that. I was raised by conservative family. Not conservative, but my mom was, she's the actual boomer. She was born in 1950, and my grandma was born in 1920, so they raised me super or not conservative, what's the word for it? Because it's not political. They didn't raise me in political lives. They raised me, you know, where showing too much skin was a bad thing, I guess. Is what like to dress conservatively. And thank you, Pro, for the biddies there too. Got some biddies. I have to download another biddy sound, you guys, because my old one is not working, so I apologize for that. Thank you, Pro. Yay. Yeah, reserved, like a more reserved type way. Yes, and that's my favorite part, Sheen, is you get the scrap box, more room to put your junk in. True. Yes, that's happened to me before too, Sheen. I feel you. Even if you're, like, let's say you get killed somewhere, just out in the middle of wandering, or like I'm just doing a random quest here. Sometimes you get killed, and if there's other players around you, you drop your loot bag, right? And they'll just pick it up. They don't give two downs, you know, if you were just there a few seconds ago. They just take your loot bag. You're like, God damn it, I had all my steel in there. My steel and lead and screws and all that stuff I was going to use to repair my guns. But yeah, that happens a lot. You can get your own private world with Fallout first. Don't let it deal with that either. You get them this. I have to reload pretty soon. Alright, reload. Good, I think we crippled him. Sorry, Yao Guai, you're squatting on the wrong property, though. I think that was the quest. Right? Yeah, we removed the squatters, that was it. Okay, good, caught the squatters done. High five, you guys.
Nice work. Sensors indicate the problem squatters have been removed. Check in.
I thought they were scorched that moved in. Apparently the squatters were Yao Guai this time. Yay! Not bad. Ooh. Alright, oops, I keep getting stuck on things. My poor character's ankles. They're gonna hurt from those bars. Alright, over here, I accidentally scrapped my binoculars, so now I can't see very far unless I pull out a scope. That feeling when you scrap so hard that you scrap your damn binoculars. Alright, so I think the... what is it called? The train station is over yonder. And I'm finally thinking about, you know what, let's do this real quick, escapees. I'm thinking about finally getting rid of certain weapons that I've been holding on to. Just because of this Halloween, I was trying to sell pitchforks. In particular, Furious pitchforks, so they do have a legendary attachment to them. And just because I thought it'd go well with the Halloween theme, you can turn your pitchfork into like this sick devil-looking triton thing. And I thought, oh, a lot of people would want these for Halloween, so I've been selling these pitchforks that nobody bought. So I'm thinking finally, now that Halloween's over, I might as well just scrap them. Might as well just get rid of them somehow. And usually, how you get rid of your legendaries is you turn them in for script. Script is the type of currency that you can get. You can then go and turn into the purveyor to get. type enemies. The lag though, right? Dude, anytime I want to change weapons and stuff on the fly, always gotta be very careful in this game. Get out of here, ghouls. Get out. We don't like your kind here. We're ghoulists. Just kidding. And then all the ghouls in Underworld, they're like, what? Just kidding, ghouls. We love the non-feral kind. Feral ghouls can suck it, though. And then a feral ghoul that's like halfway feral, he's like, "Arr!" Dude, what if there were ghouls that were half feral? Like, let's say that, you know, you're like in that in-between. Let's say you're a ghoul and you're in the in-between stage of, you know, going feral or not. It reminds me a little bit of Dark Souls, where you didn't go feral in Dark Souls, but what was it called? You would go hollow, like in between going hollow and be human. I don't know what it would be like if you were a ghoul and on your way to becoming feral. But different, of course. Well, no, because hollows attacked you too, right? That is true, and ghouls attack on sight, so more similar than I thought. Alright, I didn't have any legendaries on me to trade out. Alright. Yes, it's probably, I have to mention that I'm on the original Xbox One, so the old big fat one that has only like 32 gigs. No, I think I have like 64 or something, but not enough for all the games I want. But yeah, I'm on the old ass Xbox, so any lags probably can blame on that. I know people who are on the Xbox Series, or no, Xbox One X, they report much better smoothness in this game than I do. Yeah, no problem, Venom. I hope you got that ammo. Yay! Venom just wanted some 308 rounds. So anything going on with the elections, you guys? Any news so far? Oh, it's like I want to know, but I don't want to know. But I do. That's why it's a short stream. I'm gonna go hang out with my mom and see who does win. May the best candidate win, though, you guys. Oh, I hope everyone voted. And if you didn't, you know, that's okay. There's always next election. We survived the 4 years. That we so easily threw away. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Trolling. If you didn't vote, it's on you, whatever disaster comes. No, I'm joking. I'm trolling. Nah. I did vote. I wanted to make sure that, you know, I had a right to complain if I wanted to complain. Alright, so I'm gonna go into Fort Defiance real quick. I know I did say that I was gonna go mess with my inventory and those legendaries, but really quick, I'm on this, I don't know, I have it in my mind. You can see that I'm wearing a blue asylum worker outfit, or my character is, and I am on a mission to find the red and pink asylum outfits. If anybody has them, you don't want them in your inventory, you want to give them up for maybe 5,000 caps or so, PM me. But yeah, I'm on the lookout for the red asylum uniform and the pink asylum uniform. Those are the two rares. I have the blue one here, which I did find here at Fort Defiance. But I want the pink one and the red one in particular, because it's badass. But the way you find these is that you just gotta keep going through Fort Defiance and, oops, wrong thing to pick up. Trying to get that recipe right there. In fact, we'll just pick up everything. Now that I have scrap box, I don't have to worry too much about the scrap that I do grab. I know, we'll see who wins, right, Pro? Good luck. Good luck, you guys. I hope your candidate wins. Unless it wasn't the one I chose. No, I'm joking. But I won't say who I chose, though. Oh, remain silent. I'll just say I didn't write in any candidates, though. I didn't vote for Harambe this year, darn. I voted for Kanye West. No, I'm joking. But he did get on a ballot in some states, so I heard. Oh, we got the brown one. Found the brown uniform today. decent. This is the second rarest one. Not second rarest, but second to like last rarest, I mean to say. In terms of rarity, the Asylum outfits, I believe, go white, brown, green, blue, pink, red. Red being the rarest, pink being next, so on and so forth. So, not bad. Brown outfit's cool. It's like, I like wearing it. See, there's my character with the brown outfit. I want that red one though. I have a ton of white ones, just the clean white Asylum uniforms. But I'm looking for that ever elusive red one and pink one. My planet, yes, I want to get the new Xbox when it comes out, Shein. And eventually, you know, I do want to go to PC, but right now I have a little small room. I think maybe once I move out into maybe my grandma's old room, which is a lot bigger, maybe I'll get a PC and make a little streaming station in there somehow. I'm still in my original room that I've had for many, many years. What the heck, man, I'm still dealing with jelly fingers up there. Let me see. I was about to say, what the heck are jelly fingers anyways? Let's see what kind of debilitating effect it gives us. Oh, our ranged action point cost. Oh, if I want to use ranged stuff, it's going to cost me 50% more action points. Wow. I'm assuming if I'm holding my breath while I'm trying to aim, the action points are going to go down a bit quicker. Alright, and here's the second area you can find a colored uniform. So right now you can see that one's a weathered one. Don't want that. Every now and then a colored one will spawn there. It's very rare chances though. Super rare chances. Oh, what color do we have here? Weathered hat. Don't want that. I voted for sure too. Nice, pro, high five. That's very good. Oh man, I miss Bernie Sanders, dude. I was a Bernie fan as well. Well, maybe not a fan, but I liked a lot of what he said. He was kind of like an old grandpa figure. Dude, the candidates this year are grandpas too. Shh, I shouldn't say anything. My mom's about their age too. Mom had me when she was 40 years old. She's also 7 years old. Well, almost. I shouldn't say that. Her birthday's on the 20th. She's probably shaking her fist. I'm not telling you yet. Not till the 20th. I know, right, dude? I feel bad too, pro. Man. I was like, oh, see, now I'm kind of, I want to talk about how I'm voting and stuff, but I probably shouldn't. Thank you, Brent, for the 300 biddies. Woo! 300 biddies. Biddies love, biddies heart. Thanks, Brent. How are you doing? Brent, who didn't show up on Halloween, how dare you? No, I'm joking. It's okay, Brent. It was a good stream on Halloween, except for, I'll be honest, I'm sorry about that, you guys. I got crabby at the end because, you know, chat was super quiet and I felt like that's a reflection of me. So I'm like, man, I started feeling low. And then when people did want to come in and chat, I was like, no, I'm already done. No. Oh man, thank you for the biddies, Brent. I appreciate that. Thank you, Brent. Yes, I had my, what do they call it? Sugar skull, like Hispanic sugar skull face thing going on. I mean, I wasn't technically thinking it was Hispanic, but I mean, you know, when I was painting my face, I wasn't thinking like, I'm going for the Hispanic sugar skull. I'm Hispanic, by the way. But I was supposed to go for like a more skeletal look. And then I decided, yeah, we'll put some color in here. So I ended up looking like a sugar skull. It's true. But some people on Instagram were saying like, I'm glad you're embracing your Mexican heritage. I was like, whoa, hold on. I'm only painting my face for Halloween. I wouldn't say, you know, I'm going that far. Nothing wrong with embracing your heritage. I just, you know, didn't want people to think that that's why I was painting my face. Like, no, I'm doing it for Halloween. And then they're like, oh, I'm just pulling your leg, soul. I'm like, sure. Imagine, no. I was gonna say something horrible, but I won't. I was gonna say, what if I dressed up in a sombrero and had one of those, gosh, what are they called? Those sick ponchos? Poncho? I wonder if that person would have said the same thing. I'm glad you're embracing your Mexican heritage, soul. I just thought, I don't know, it was just a ridiculous comment, I thought. Just because a Hispanic person paints their face, you know, sugar skull, like, all of a sudden you're embracing your Mexican heritage. Like, no, I'm celebrating Halloween here, come on. I just thought it was funny, it gave me a little chuckle, a little laugh. Yeah, and a little band, a little tiny guitarrito, the little guitars. A little tiny one, a little banjo. Draw myself a little mustache, a little curly on the side. Oh man, that's too funny, you guys. But how are you doing today, everybody? You excited for elections if you're in the US? And if you're not in the US, are you excited to see what goes down in the US? Or are you just like, oh god, I don't care at all? I'm nervous excited though. Before I started stream, dude, I was on that website where you could check to see the results coming in as they came in, and so I was refreshing it too just to see. So far they had Vermont as Biden's and Kentucky as Trump's, but that was about an hour ago, so I'm sure there's a lot more now. A lot more. I know, me too. That's kind of how I am too, Cyborg. I was telling my mom, I'm like, dude, I go, Mom, this is like a football game where your teams are like head to head and you get so nervous that it's like you want to watch the game and you want to see, but at the same time you're like, oh god, I just want to close my eyes and just let me know who wins when it's all over, and then we'll deal from it, you know, we'll deal with it from there. But I don't know, you guys, I'm excited, nervous, a little scared. If you live in the US, these are the next 4 years of our lives. So we all had a chance to have our say for 18 plus. We all got that chance in. Indeed, I know I did. I voted last week via Dropbox. Alright, nothing in here. So that was Fort Defiance. I just came in here to see if I could find a special asylum outfit, and I found a brown one. I do have a few other brown ones, but I can take that brown outfit and sell it for about 1,000 caps or so. Even more if somebody wants to pay more for it, but I like to keep my things a little cheap. I've seen brown asylum outfits like the one we're wearing. I've seen these outfits for sale for 3,000 caps. Certain player vendors. It's online for 1,000. If I was feeling real generous, I'll sell it for like, 700 caps, or 250 or something. 250 or 700, that's a big gap right there. 500. Dude, I don't. And then the other thing that makes me nervous too is I've heard a lot of scary stuff that, you never know what to believe or what, but I've heard that if one side wins over the other, there might be riots. Regardless of who wins, there might be riots, or even I've heard rumors of a possible, I know it probably won't happen, knock on wood, but there's rumors of like, oh, we're gonna start a civil war if this person doesn't win. And it's like, oh god. I hope it doesn't get crazy too, Shane. I feel you. You're silver. Oh no, it's all good, Dreamin'. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Brent. You too for the biddies. Oh man, new Xbox coming out pretty soon, you guys. November 11th. Got $100 saved up for it so far. That's big thank you to Brent with the $50 donation, and also our other friend who had a $50 donation as well. Oh, it was Garaya with the $50 donation for that new Xbox. But I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I probably have to wait until it's in stores again. I'm not gonna be that person that's like waiting outside of Best Buy all night in the tent. Just like, oh, open up, I need that new Xbox, I'm first in line. No. I've always been the opposite, you guys. I've always gone for the cheap games at GameStop when they, go down in price. So I've always been a year or two behind in consoles and a year or two behind in games. When I first played Oblivion, it had already been out for like 3 or 4 years. That was early college, but I think Oblivion was actually out when I was in high school. I never even knew about it.
Anyone throw?
Alright, we're back.
This used toilet paper.
It's a bit more... No, maybe during a longer stream, you guys, because I might be leaving soon, so don't start no bit wars. I'd feel bad. I'd be like, oh. Hadoukens, huge thank you to Hadoukens to you guys. Thank you for the raid earlier, Hadoukens, and thank you for that awesome gift subs too. 10 gift subs. But yeah, if you haven't checked him out, you guys, I didn't know he was a streamer till today either. I got it in March of 2015. So that's when I started streaming. I think it was... I'm not sure when it came out. It wasn't exactly when it came out right away. Xbox. The Xbox One originally came out in... It was also November 22nd, 2013. I didn't get mine until 2015. 2015! Thank you! Oh! Holy crap, I was on a different page and I zoomed back and I'm like, oh shoot. Dude, thank you Hadoukens for the 5 gift subs. Woo! Hadoukens hype! Thank you for the gift subs, Hadoukens. Throwing it down to 15, or throwing it up to 15, I should say. Thank you for that, I appreciate it. Yay, new subs! Or as DP would say, trash subs. That sounds cold though. And Brent coming in with the Prime. Thank you, Brent, for the Prime as well. Yay! Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Free sub love. Going out for Brent too. Oh, you didn't have the emotes? How could you not have the emotes?
Unlucky man.
Just kidding.
That's for
I'm
sure.
joking. Thank you, Brent, for the resub. Thank you, Hadoukens, for the 5 gifted subs. And that raid earlier. I appreciate it a ton. It helps out a lot. Let me scroll back up really quick. Same, I hope it doesn't get crazy. I know, I don't want... Man, all the riots and stuff scared me, you guys. Because there were... Not all buildings, but there were some buildings and businesses that had got looted that had apartments on top of them. And it's scary. It's just... I don't like it when people destroy things. I realize, the value of a human life is more important than items, but... Man, when there's other human lives at stake though too, it's like, oh... Don't kill me during the Civil War. Brent, we would probably be on the same side, Brent, during the Civil War. At least I would. I'm going where people I know. I'm going with the familiar peeps. But yeah, I got the Xbox in 2015, and supposedly they canceled out the Kinect in, 2018 or 17? I think it was 17, actually. I had no idea. I'm still streaming through the Kinect. That's my camera, what the Kinect is. You only have the bit emote. Hey, at least you get to have them forever, though. That's cool. By the way, though, you guys, Nightbot's posting out my links to social media. If you're not following me, please consider considering. And if not, that's okay too, guys. I understand. Alright, so I'm glad Venom got the items. I hope you got the bullets on the bed, Venom. I did see you buy the other stuff. But let me know if you didn't get the bullets on the bed and I'll give you some more. Venom's like, nope, I didn't get any bullets. He pocket balls them instead. No, we're joking. Alright, guys, let's see. So we did pop the squatter, which was that clearing out the Yao Guais down here. What other easy quest could I do before it was good to see you guys. I might be taking off in the next 12-ish minutes because I do want to see the election results, Mom. So, we'll find something else that's a little bit easy to do. Or shop, of course. But thank you so much, you guys. If you have anything to let me know or to tell me, feel free to tell me. Or ask me, or whatever you want to do. I'm also looking for a symptomatic. I have a disease cure. My character's got jelly fingers right now. But I also, oh man, I only have about 18 disease cures and I have to make them, or, you know, create them with that special fungus that you pick up. Or, I don't know, there's certain ingredients in the game you have to get to create disease cures. Oh, look at this, look at this. This guy's got 11 weapons for sale. Let's go see. Chances are he's got a symptomatic for our diseases. Symptomatic is a sick item that you can only get if you do daily ops. And I haven't done any daily ops quests in this game, just because you do kind of need a group, and I'm a lone wanderer. I'm always a solo player, so I'm waiting for Doc Savage maybe one of these days. Doc Savage and the Savage Legion are an awesome group of streamers, and they also play Fallout 76, and they're really, really cool. I've also grouped up with them before. I've even gone on mic with them, which is a rarity. So I'm hoping one of these days they might help me out with daily ops. Or vice versa, if they need me to help them. You know, I could join as well. Get the symptomatic, maybe. Or if anybody out there that plays Fallout 76, if you have the plans for the symptomatic for sale, and it's about 5,000 caps, dude, or if you would like to sell it to me for about 5,000 caps, dude, that'd be awesome. Let me know, please. Because I've seen symptomatics for 10,000 caps, but oh man. I have some cool guns too. Not my favorite gun, I can't trade that off, but I have some cool guns if anybody wants me to, like, you know, if anybody wants to trade for symptomatic and 5,000 caps. I know it is hard getting that plan, but I like my caps too, so. I know I got jelly fingers right now, Sheen. If I try to aim, it's gonna be like, oh no, this camp might be a bust. Look, he's got a regular weapon for sale. We don't want regular weapons, we want legendaries, we want stars. Stars is what we like to see. Oh, it was a bust, you guys. All regular weapons here. Regular pieces of armor, leather legs. This is all stuff I could pick off the floor. Disaster. Alright, who's this guy? Ben Carmine. Alright, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to put a block on Ben Carmine. I just remember never to go. Alright, we're going to ban him. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I'm totally trolling. It's not that serious. Shopping is fun. Alright, let's see. Oh, is that you, Venom? I see you. Let me check my daily challenges. Alright, so we have to complete an event. Join a group with another player. No, I'll never get those points now. Now we can join a public group. Any public groups around? Let's see. Usually public group people have, they're there. They have this blue aura around them. I'm gonna see if we can cheat. Let's join their public team. And then I'm going to stop talking for a little bit because I don't know if the microphone will connect to them. That'd be very embarrassing if it does. I've never joined a public team. Let's try it out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Joining. Join a team. Dude, first team where I don't know who it is. Hype. First team in hype. First random. The level 13 person too. Oh. Oh god, they have their mic on. How did you tell, Sheehan? I couldn't tell actually. Oh no, am I talking now? Oh shoot. Look, there's our team right there on the bottom left. That's crazy. That's cool though. My first public team right there, Sky Bruin and Shotik. Oh, exotic is probably what it says. Level 13, exotic 8797. Sky Bruin. Yay. I'm all excited. Alright, well we got the challenge points for that. Hell yeah. That's what I wanted. oops, sorry, daily challenges. So we joined a group with another player. We bought and sold items. Haven't leveled up yet though. Haven't killed any cryptids. Let's go find a cryptid real quick. I think that'll be maybe the last thing I do tonight. I might come back for a later stream, but I do want to watch the election vote. Cryptid could be an enemy like a Wendigo or one of those larger enemies. I thought the behemoth might be a cryptid, but I guess not, huh? The sheep squatch is a cryptid. The Mothman, if he shows up randomly, he's a cryptid. And that, what do they call it? The backwoods or the flatwoods monster? He's a cryptid. Oh look, this is my teammate. Oh, I forget you can fast travel to your teammates' camps. Now that's sick, dude. Because I actually want to find... Where is it? I want to go to that cave. It might even be called straight up Wendigo Cave. There's Seneca Rock. Oh, here it is, duh. Oh, it's Hopewell Cave. Wendigo Cave. Yeah, randos! Randos hype! Randos, my favorite teammates. Only when they're not mean. Yeah. I've been scarred, you guys, when I used to play Call of Duty and Halo on microphone with rando teammates. Oh, I've heard some stuff. There were some streams where I had to like mute people out because there's streams I had to delete because people were saying like really like racist crap and stuff. There are streams that I had to delete where people would they hear my voice, you know, talking about the game, not even talking about streaming, and just talking about the game, and they'd be like, you know, like saying horrible things. I remember those days. Now I'm scarred for life about going back on microphone. Even though, you know, Bethesda games doesn't seem like you find too many players like that. Oh look! I think we need fire caps for disease cures. But that's why I want a symptomatic so I don't have to make disease cures anymore. Oh, there is a cave called Wendigo Cave. Alright, let's fly on over to Seneca Rocks and then I'll walk into Wendigo Cave. Or we could just, let's fast travel there. I think there might be a death claw at the entrance or some type of enemy that might be. Ooh, this is a good screenshot, you guys. The booty in that screen. Alright, we'll see you soon, Brent. Yeah, me too, Sheehan. I feel you. I don't play COD anymore either. I play Battlefield every now and then just for like fun and to kind of, I say practice my aim, even though my aim never gets better. But yeah, I play Call of Duty, or Battlefield for fun still. And that's, it was a gifted game as well. One of the members of the Savage Legion. Oh, is this guy a legendary? It said a legendary enemy has mutated, but who's the legendary though? It wasn't this guy, he didn't drop any cool items. Maybe it was somebody that they were attacking. You never know. It wasn't that guy, he didn't have any items either. Hello? Oh, maybe it was one of my teammates that killed a legendary enemy. I don't know. I've never been on a team before. Or I mean, I've never really paid attention either when I was on a team. Remember Doc Savage and the Legions? They were my only teammates and we were just wandering in a group together. I'm not sure exactly what happens if you separate from your team. I know you can go and do your own things, but I'm not sure if it, you know, if it tells us anything about, you know, about what the other teammates are doing. I'm not sure. Real quick, one of my good weapons, my best weapon actually, Heaven's Light here, broke recently, so I'm going to, since we're not near our camp or anything, I'm going to select it or inspect it. And inspect it and use a repair kit here. Because I have a lot from the Scorch Beast, she dropped some, so I might as well use them, right? Hey Nimmy, what's up Nim? Good to see you. Speaking of the Savage Legion, there's one of the members right there. You were there, right, Nimi, when I joined you guys? I joined Duck Savage. I think Green Crunchy was there. I believe you were there too, Nimi, but I was with you guys on the microphone. That was the first time in years that I'd play with people on the microphone. We were just talking about Call of Duty and all those old days and how sometimes you get on the mic and you'd be like, oh, you know, people would start trash talking or saying racist things. And you're like, oh. Oops, wrong button. There we go. How are you doing though, Nimi? Good to see you. Once again, you guys, if you've not followed Nimrod5885, he is a member of the 111th Savage Legion. Super sweet dude, you guys. 38, oh my goodness. 38 months. 3 years plus. Yeah, it was like 6 months ago, see? It's crazy, isn't it? I've never got back on mic or been in a team with anybody since then, Nimi. And except for today, you see those people on the bottom left? That's my first ever. I know it sounds crazy because Nimi groups up every time, but for me, that's my first ever random public team. No, 1 or 2 claps. No, proud of myself today. No, it's just because today we had a daily challenge that we had to group up. I was like, let's see if we can group up and leave. But now I feel bad. I don't want to leave. I'll stay in the team. They're cool. Imagine they can hear us talking the whole time. They're like, I wish she would shut up. Oh, man. Man, I hope work treats you well, Nimi. Hope you get off early. You excited for the elections over here, Nim? You gonna laugh at us regardless of who wins? I'm joking. Because oh man, things been a disaster over here in the US, unfortunately. For longer than 4 years. I just good luck to both the candidates, you know. Hope things go well. So right now I'm looking for a Wendigo for the daily challenge. We have to kill a cryptid. And some cryptids, you know, jump out randomly. This one I know for a fact spawns around here. So he should be around here. He might not be. Somebody might have killed him already. But this is Wendigo Cave. Oh yeah, me and Venom used to be on Nuke Winter together. True. That is true, Venom. I used to love Nuclear Winter, and then, you know, with the new map and stuff, I didn't have a special area. I didn't want to take the time to learn any new special areas, so I sucked at the new Nuclear Winter. I was really good at the old one, though. Had a few wins. Even a couple solo wins, where, you know, the whole team was wiped out, but I luckily somehow battled another person whose team was also all the way out and took the last shot. But not with that new map. I haven't had any wins at all, not even with the team. But then I also haven't played it too much either. Not only that, but has anybody who tried to play Nuclear Winter, have you guys found it hard to find like a match? Last time I tried to log into Nuclear Winter, it was kind of late, even my time. It was like about past midnight or so. So it was probably 3 a.m. on the East Coast. And yeah, it was, oh god! Oh Lord have mercy. Oh, it's mole rats! Mole rats, get the spear out, hurry! Oh Lord, it's gonna take forever. Oh shoot, he's gonna kick my ass. Can't underestimate this mole rat. Oh shoot, oh no, it's my health. He's level 100, that's why. Let's get out of here. Jeez, overkill it. Whew. 1 mole rat, 3 stim packs. Could have been 4, I wasn't paying attention. It was really fun, Sheehan, and it probably is if you do know where to go on the new map. What I mean by that is that sometimes there's these cool walkers that you can find, and if you unlock it, usually they have better loot. And yeah, it's really, really fun, Sheehan. I used to love Nuclear Winter. I was into first-person games back in the day a lot. It reminded me of those times, except for in a Fallout theme, which was really, really cool. But yeah, I used to stream a lot of Nuke Winter. I think one of my first wins was on was like the first time we streamed. We actually went all the way to the end. And I hope we clipped that though, that'd be awesome. I hope I saved that VOD. I have not been porting over my VODs to YouTube, you guys. I apologize for that. I've been lazy. I think I should start doing that. Twitch has a weird policy where you cannot share your stuff for 24 hours until after your stream's over. Because before that, it's the property of Twitch still. Afterwards, you can post it on YouTube and all that. But, yeah, so after 24 hours, I used to do it, like, right after stream. And, once I realized that was a policy and stuff, I was like, oh crap, so I stopped. Let me kill this guy. Oh, there you go. So I stopped porting over my VODs to YouTube automatically. Because I didn't want to get in trouble. Now I forgot completely to do it. Get out of here, Myler King! Oh, these guys are strong. Oh god, he's gonna slap me. Oh no, come on. Come on, heal up. I'm gonna heal like a little sucker. Get out of here. Play Ring Around the Rosie with him. He's gonna play with us. He disappeared. He's got cloaking abilities. Trying to get behind him as much as I can. Let's bat some of it. Take that. Yeah, there we go. Now we're bullying him. Good. Oh snap! Oh, he's using his cloaking. Oh crap! I better heal. Alright, we got 2 stim packs in us. Got to slap. Oh, can she slap? Alright, we got him. Woo! The thing that makes that battle hard too is that he has a little bit of... I'm not sure if it's extra No, it's not radiation. It must be a little poison or something that continues to affect the character. Alright, oh, I need to cook that up before it goes bad. Oops. Let's eat, you guys! I need to regain my HP without using up all my spinnies here. Alright, I'm gonna drink some stuff too. On the lookout for a Wendigo. Don't worry, I'll shoot the Wendigo. I was just thinking these were enemies that are gonna be a little bit easier. Not that king though. They are. A lot of the enemies in this game are stronger than they were in Fallout 4. The surprise. Oh dude, this guy's strong. He's level 100. Oh no, now I got flap limbs. I have jelly fingers and flap limbs. Wonderful. Alright, pack up. At least we get to have some crab dinner tonight. Who's got the butter? I'll fry it. We'll make these, oh crap, oh, I thought my light was on. We'll make these Mirelurks into sushi. That sounded the same anyway, Sheehan, it's all good. Alright, we got a king, and then I know there's somebody right here. I think I'll go for, oh, he disappeared. Shoot, go for him. Alright, at least while he's, in the distance. Take as many shots as I can, hurry! Oh god, here it goes. I'm gonna bat some. Oh crap, bat some only comes through. Woo! Alright, reloading real quick. Oh jeez. Now this weapon, I get a little nervous when I shoot it really close to enemies because it has explosion damage. And that, I realize, seems to affect my character too. So I'm gonna switch out to the 2-shot handgun real quick. Let's do a fair amount of damage. Whoops! That looked good. The Mirelurk King must have a little poison. Oh shoot, alright, I'll got that heal. One more. Oh god, heal. We need it. Dude, I had 200 stim packs beginning of the stream, now we're at 184. Oh, you're playing some Nuclear Winter right now, Venom? Hell yeah. How's it going so far? I miss Nuclear Winter a lot. I think I just need to play it more and really I really want to play Nuclear Winter again, but I have to like get really into it and figure out where and how, or honestly just figure out where the best items spawn at. Try to spawn around that area so I can find some of those locked boxes again. Alright, man, I forgot how long Wendigo Cave is. I'm just looking for the damn Wendigo and finding everybody else except for it. Totally we one-shotted something. Don't know what it was. I'm about to start yelling in here. Wendigo! Wendigo, where are you? Turn on my light and everything so it comes to us. Alright, let's see if we can Skyrim jump up this hill. Oh, I don't think we can. I don't know though, I've had experience on those Skyrim horses. Where there's a will, there's a way. I did that the other day though, with this character. I climbed up the side of a mountain, looking at various little ledges to jump on. It reminded me so much of Skyrim, where you had to like angle it toward a certain angle. Alright, let's see here. Crap. Another king. This is prisoner's time. Oh shoot, he's bringing his little children with him. He's bringing your little children with him. Oh god, oh god. Jumped over him. Shoot, reload. I hate when it only, he got my armor. I hate when it only reloads. Oh god, only one bullet at a time. Oh crap. Oh my goodness. Alright. Gotta switch out. Come on, lag! Don't kill me this time. I've died because of lag before. Might happen this time. Oh god, it's gonna happen, guys. I'm gonna be dead as soon as the game comes back. I can't afford to switch weapons now. Come on, exit. I died, I think. Damn it! Pretty sure I died. Son of a Kraken scrub, dude. You guys know, let's just have it for a fact, I would not have died had it been for the lag. Oh, that makes me so mad, bro. Because in those instances, sometimes you'll have like other people that are, what? You'll have other peeps around you and then they can go and pick up your loot bag and stuff. No, so rest in peace, I did die, but it wasn't my fault. Or even though it goes as a death on my record. My shining record blemished by these lag deaths. I refuse to acknowledge that death. Everybody saw it was on videotape. It was the lag that killed me, not the actual enemy. Y'all know I would have spammed stim packs until he got away from me. Hurts my pride though, dying that way. Alright, where you at, mother trucker? Now I'm angry too. Now I'm mad. Now I'm gonna go kick his ass. Where you at, Mirelurk? Oh, there's my loot. Wherever my loot is, I know that's where he'll be. So when you do die, escapees, you drop your junk, and if you're not fast enough, anybody in this world can get up. By the world, I mean this part of it. So there's my junk right there. I would have lost all this, which isn't too much actually. There's times where I've had a lot in my junk stash, in my junk inventory on my character, and I've lost it all. That breaks my heart, dude. That's made me so mad before. Especially one time after the Scorched Beast event, because I had that stable cobalt and the stable flux, and oh man, I lost that. Somebody else just picked it up, and I got so mad. Oh fuzz, damn it, I shouldn't have picked it up. It was just, I was mad enough just to turn the game off for that. I wasn't like super furious or anything, I was just like, oh. Good! Look, he's spinning around too now. Now you see how to be lagged in one spot, huh? The only reason that you kicked my ass. Otherwise, I would have won that battle at 20,000 stim packs. No way he would have won. He was like, are you sure about that? No. No, but I'm still gonna claim it. Let's see who got a little crippled by my, two-shot here. But now he's on the floor! Oh, now we see what happens, huh? You don't like being helpless, do you, Mirelurk? I don't like being helpless either, especially when I'm trying to switch weapons. Awful, isn't it? What an awful fate it was, wasn't it, Mirelurk? Yes, we're gonna take our time doing this. Oh, Fuzz! Never mind! He's up, he's back! Alright, I'm going back to my stronger weapon here. And now he knows! Now he knows what pain it is. Don't you, Mirelurk? Because he's stuck there, helpless, huh? That could be very laggy scene a couple of seconds. Just getting some revenge, you know, telling him that's what it feels like. Nice, and a level up right there. Oh, by the way, escapees, this character is my second character. She's now officially surpassed my first character in levels. I stopped with my first character at level 126. No particular reason, I think Outer Worlds was coming out or something. And then I started this character up a couple months ago, and now she's level 133. She beat out my old character now. She's officially my best character. Yeah, no problem, Venom. Have a good night, dude. Thank you so much for kicking it with us. Guys, the 45th Venom, he's also a fellow Vault Dweller and streamer. Feel free to check him out. Me too, after I find this Wendigo, or if I don't find him, I'll take off soon as well. Yes! Finally cripples enemies, though. Thank goodness. I love it when the behemoth or these enemies like the Mirelurk King and the Wendigos, when they sit down. Like it. Iron, good to see you, dude. Man, Iron, I've been wanting to write to you and apologize about that one Halloween stream. You're the only person that wanted to talk to me, and by the time you came in, I was already like, I was already in a bitchy mood, so I'm sorry about that, Iron. I hope that didn't affect anything. And I hope you don't have much love for you, Iron Milksteak. He's the only person, well, one of the only peeps that wanted to talk to me later part of the stream. By that time, I was in an asshole mood, so. Hope you're doing good, Venom. Or Venom. Hope you're doing good, Iron. I was reading Sheen's comment, and bye, Venom. Have a good night. I know, election day, guys. I want to see too who's gonna win. I'm not, you know. Oh, there it is. There's where I'm gonna go. There it is. That's who I'm here for. Sorry, I had a little spasm there. This battle, he's going to be a bit tougher. You can see that he's a bit tougher. I am going to cure my disease. There goes my disease cures, dang it. And I think I had wiggly fingers too, right? Well, hopefully they go good. Let's have a psycho. We're going to take some drugs. Psycho. Med-X for the defense. And a little bit of buff out for the strength. Alright, here comes our last battle of the day. And also, this is a daily challenge requirement. Not a Wendigo specifically, but we needed to kill a cryptid. Oh, fuzz, I wanted a headshot, damn it. I went and goofed it. Oh, what was lost? We need some hiding, right? Oh, dude, he's gonna be easy. Well, I mean, I know, it's just... I'm gonna try to switch out to the spear. If I get killed by lag, I'm gonna be so sad. Alright. Hopefully oh, that was it. Nice! He's only level 70, that's fine. Alright, and there we go. We successfully completed that challenge. We got a cryptid. Wendigos are cryptids. The Flatwoods monster, which is a random encounter, is also a cryptid. And encrypted, a cryptid is what I say. As well as the Mothman, he's also a random encounter / cryptid. The Grafton monster is a cryptid. For some reason, a behemoth is not, though. I was like, oh, okay, well. Yeah, it's good to see you, though, Venom. Happy Tuesday, dude. Election Tuesday. Super nerve-wracking. Good with the Wendigo eats, though. Cool. Lots of people. There is a story to Wendigo Cave, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he used to be a man who... Where is it at? I think here it is. Here's the letter. The Wendigo that we just killed, he was a man, or the lore around him is he's a man that used to be like a raider leader, or at least like a semi-gang leader, and they turned into cannibals, and eventually the cannibalism, combined with the radiation, made them kind of turn feral. Morris hunts people from the road, but he won't share the meat. Abin hunts people like actual people for their meat. I've been living off the scraps, but the toenails keep getting caught in my teeth. Now he's starting to look at me strangely, with hunger in his eyes. He's changing. We both are. Question is, who's gonna feast first? From Edie. Excuse me, from Edie. So Edie turns out, if you find the other letters in this cave, Edie turns out to be his, either his wife or his girlfriend. And so eventually she's like, who's gonna feast first? Because they were both kind of going feral. And as you can see, she's dead here, and the dude turned into the Wendigo. He wins. The person that didn't get eaten won, I guess. Alright, well that's all we needed in here. Now we can get out. Yay! Ooh, smooth criminal. Oh, you had some lasagna? Nice. That sounds delicious. Oh, I'm just still waiting to get it out. Hungry. Want some lasagna. 2 tubs of ricotta cheese. Oh man. Dude, I love cheese. That's right. Iron's a fellow cheese lover. How could I forget? I was like, oh, I love cheese, dude. I think it's because I've been watching this streamer. He is not a fan. He's the opposite, dude. He's lactose intolerant, but he also hates cheese. And I'm like, dude, how could you hate cheese? So I can never say anything about cheese in there. Even though we do. Chat trolls him nowadays, though. Because he watches a lot of those eating videos and stuff. And so whenever there's cheese, I'm always like, oh, cheese. He's gonna hurt cheese. Cheese is so good, though. But I understand why. Lactose intolerance is awful, I know. If I drink too much milk, I get terrible gas and diarrhea. TMI. Everybody's like, wow, Slow, I didn't need to know that. Alright, here's my sick bed here, my sleazy heart bed. Woo! Right next to the pond. Oh, amazing. With my purple, nice marijuana smoke right there coming out. No, not really, I'm joking. It's a fog machine. The fog machine. But yeah, sometimes I like to have my character here. She sleeps next to the water. Until somebody pushes the bed in and then we get all wet. Awful, horrible times. Oh man, I wonder if anybody's doing uranium fever up there top left. Or not quest, but I love this event. Oh man, alright, I gotta do some shopping real quick, you guys. No. After this shopping, I'll leave stream, you guys. I know I said I'd be off in a couple minutes, but this person has 22 pieces of weapons for sale. I gotta go see what they are. Yeah, it's super cute, huh, Iron? I treated myself to Fallout First this month for 14 bucks. And I think it's one of the freebies that you get for Fallout First. I'm not sure if you get it for free regular-wise, though. That'd be sick if you did. Yeah, he hates cheese! What kind of monstrosity is that, right, Iron? Yeah. Yes, we should send him some cheese just to troll him for cheese-related snacks. Some of those squeaky cheese curds. Somebody mentioned squeaky cheese in his chat, and he didn't believe it existed. I was like, yes, it does! I've had it at Tillamook cheese, not cheese, but dairy. What do they call it? The Tillamook Dairy Factory? Alright, armor, clothing, weapons. Come on, 2-shot explosive anything. 2-shot explosive anything. Still waiting for that holy grail, you guys. Anti-armor stuff is good. Berserkers is good if you're kind of a bloody build. nice 50 calibers, serious Gatling plasma. I got one that I already used. Ooh, that's a good power fist. I think I have one like that for sale. Sultron. Bear's arm? Hunter's bear arm? I'm actually not sure what weapon that is. And it doesn't show us that picture in the center anymore of the weapons before we can buy it. I wonder what the bear arm is. It might be like a bear's claw. You know, kind of like how the Deathclaw is a Deathclaw claw. I don't know. Instigating weapons are good too. They have double damage on the first hit. Short Gatling gun. Not bad for this. I love the weight reduction on it. Man, and another bust, you guys. Nothing that I would want to buy. Some good stuff, but nothing I need, I should say. Full price though, huh? Some people, oh my goodness, Ian. Some peeps, like this 999 actually isn't too bad. Some peeps will sell this exact same stuff, 3 stars, for about 3,000 caps to 4,000 to 5,000. And that's when I'm like, oh look, he's got a guitar sword. Oh my goodness, oh I need this. Alright, I'll take this. So this is a mutant's guitar sword, which means since my character has mutations, she is technically a mutant. Damage is increased by 10% if you're mutated. It does have the 90% weight reduction, which I really like. But, what is it? It's level 45? I'll take it because it weighs pretty much nothing. But see, had they priced that at like 2,000 caps, I would have been like, nah, it's a little bit too much. 999. Cool. They did have some good stuff. But yes, I love that 90% weight reduce. If a weapon has that as a legendary, I tend to like, I don't know, something inside me is like, you have room for that in your inventory, soul. Come on, 90% reduced, come on. And then I'm like, alright, can't resist. Alright, those are just mods to attach to your weapons. Oh, speaking of that, since we're out of here, while we're at it, you can use those gas canisters for a certain bomb, but I don't really. Thank you for coming in, you guys, today. Thank you, Hadoukens, for the raid earlier. Hadoukens did raid us. That's the first time I even knew he was a streamer, so I hit that follow button for him. And he also gifted 15 subs, so thank you, Hadoukens. I appreciate that. I felt really bad, though, you guys, because right after that happened, though, we had somebody that was just self-promoting a little bit, and I got a little mad, so I'm sorry about that. I apologize. It's no secret anymore. Sometimes I get mad if people self-promote. I know. I try to not do it, but I did try to warn that person though. I was like, please don't talk about it. Okay. We got all that broken down. I can go back to my scrap box. And scrap it. Oh, thank you, new follower. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. New follower hype. First new follower, only new follower of the day so far. I might stream again, you guys, at about maybe 8 p.m. my time, or 9 or so, maybe even later, 10. But yeah, I'm excited to see the election results. Wondering who is ahead right now. Oh, look, somebody left the team. Okay, so we shopped here. We got one item. Cool guitar sword, not too bad. Oh, people are doing the event. Okay, I gotta go in here, you guys. I have to. Uranium Fever is too good of an event to miss, just because there's a chance for at least 3 legendaries if people are sharing the kills and stuff. If not, you know, you can get at least 1 legendary, I believe, at the very end of the quest. And if not, you just get a buttload of experience, so that's good. I'll take the experience.
Adequate
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed.
Hopefully I
Output
have enough
quantity
ammunition though.
increased.
For this one, I'm gonna want to use a speedier weapon, so I'm going with my two-shot marksman's hand. If I start running out of bullets though, I'll switch out to the two-shot. I'll wave to everybody. Oh, never mind. It's business. I was about to say I'm gonna wave to everybody so they know that I'm a nice player. Sometimes you don't want to kill the enemy all the way, just so that somebody else can also have a chance at some of that experience. And you might see me every now and then just shoot at an enemy a few times. That's because it gives other people a chance to also get into some of that experience. Sometimes I'll just kill the enemy myself all the way, nobody else around. But a lot of times, there's more than one player around. Excuse me. There's more than one player around, I'll try to not hog kills and stuff like that.
Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises.
Oh shit, he is over here. Sorry, language. I'm gonna tell people. If I could stop being lagged, I would tell people that he's over here. Hold on, you guys, kind of won't tell me. Yes, there he is. Okay. So the reason I call people over is so that we all get a little shot in on him. Everybody's getting a little shot at the legendary right here. He's a 3-star as well. Make sure everybody gets a couple of shots in. Alright, good. And we do that so that everybody gets the legendary item. Sometimes people don't wait, they don't care, you know. That happens, it's okay. Everybody moves on, you know. Oh, I got a crappy weapon out of it too. Oh, sorry. How did these guys get right behind me when I did not see anybody passing by? Also, our other objective in Uranium Fever, besides trying to get the legendaries, is we have to keep these processors from being damaged by the mole rats. Mole miners. Mole rats. Ooh, they're probably offended. Mole miners are gonna sue me for calling them mole rats, dude. That's speciest right there. Big messed up speciest. No. Alright, up there on the top right, you can see how much of the quest we've already gone through. I did reach here a little bit late, so they might have already been on the second or third.
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
Alright, I'm waiting for the robot to stop talking. It'll send out another wave of enemies, probably.
Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises.
This guy looks regular, so I'll just shoot him a couple times and move on. That guy looks regular. Oh shoot! Okay, somebody else told us to do it. He's only a 1-star though, so. Oh, fuzz. Oh, there it is. Ooh, a vampire Gatling laser. Too bad that didn't have much stars with it. That had the potential to be something really good. Any type of Gatling laser with the vampire effect is really awesome. I have a vampire's Gatling. Is it a Gatling or is it a 50? No, it's a minigun. I have a vampire's regular 5mm minigun, and every time I shoot it in Scorched Earth, I regain HP. So if anybody's attacking me while I'm attacking the Scorched Beast, my health just stays at I'll lose health, but I'll regain it back there. Stays at like this constant back and forth. But it's really cool because you don't have to use up all your stim packs though. You just gotta use up all your ammo. Oh, we got somebody in here. Oh shoot, somebody's saying something over here. Uh-oh, we're gonna get DMCA'd. Can't be singing no more, you guys.
Extraction complete.
Alright, little side event completed. Got the score because that was one of the challenges.
Continuing operation.
There.
Please vacate.
actually. Where are they all coming from? Exactly, you know what? I forgot exactly what type of gun this is. It's a 2-shot, but what's the other star on it? Oh, okay, it just has a little bit of extra damage while aiming. For a second, I was like, is this a 2-shot explosive? No, that'd be amazing if it was. That would be. It's a 2-shot mutants, I guess. But yes, this weapon that I'm using, I actually did get it from this exact event here, just by killing one of the miners. And the guy almost killed it all by himself, dude, so I got really lucky. Because had I not killed, or had I not gotten in any shots on that whole miner, I wouldn't have gotten this weapon that I'm using right now. And people tend to really like the handmade weapons. Just because they're they use the same caliber ammunition as the assault rifles, but they're a lot stronger than the assault rifles. Oh shoot! This guy just walking around like he owns the place, down the stairs all chilling. Coal miners, you know you're our enemy. Oh! Oh, I thought that guy was walking down too. No, he was dead. So we got a nice view of somebody's butt. Oh yeah. Yeah, you walk slower for me, girl. Yeah, you keep going. Psh. Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Girl, who was you playing with? Back that ass up. No, I'm just joking. Girl, who was you playing with? Back reminds me of the old 90s or early 2000s songs. Oh man. Girl, you look good once you back that ass up. You's a fine motherfucker once you back that ass up. Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Girl, who was you playing with? Don't land it, can't stand it. 24 edge, like a bandit. Oh, okay, I don't know the rest of the song. It's been a while, alright? Yes. I know! Hey, you know what? That was her fault. No. We're all blaming the poor victim over here. It was her fault for walking up the stairs in those clothes. I mean, come on. Look at my clothes. My ass is covered head to toe with that dress. Oh no, I showed some ankle. Ah! My dress folded at my ankle. Oh god. I'm going straight to hell now. Straight to hell, I tell you. But not as fast as that woman who was showing her ass. The Lord doesn't like it when you show your ankles, and even less when you show your ass and cleavage. Which that woman was clearly doing. In violation of the Lord's code. Excuse me, you're in violation of the Lord's code here. I'm about to throw this Bible at you. Until you change your clothes. No, dude, that reminds me of school though. Small town syndrome escapees. I grew up in a small town, a lot of agriculture, and it used to be, not too much anymore, but it used to be a lot of religion around here too. Catholics and Christians. And so, you know, we hear a lot of like, oh, that's not very, a nice thing to do. God wouldn't like that. In particular when it came to the school dress code as well. Alright, I think we're good, escapees, so I might take off. I know I gotta go see what's going on with the election. I jumped on just for a couple hours to say hello and hopefully, you know, get my mind off of the election just for a bit, because it is a little nerve-wracking just seeing all those numbers come in and, you know, they point to one way or another before they're even all the way counted, so. I know the jams back in the days. Another one that I remember from school. Oh gosh. Oh yes. To the window. To the wall. To the wall. Till the sweat run down these balls. These balls. Wow, these bitches crawl. Wow, ski ski motherfucker. Wow, ski ski. Goddamn, goddamn. Dude, that was one of my favorite songs. And Yeah by Usher. Yeah. In the club with the homies. Trying to get a little VI. Keep it down to the low key. You know what I mean. Shorty, she was checking up on me. Uh-oh. And then something, I forgot the lyrics there. Something about she's into him. I think in May decided to cheat. Okay, so get ready. Watch out, go, watch out. So come get me. So I gotta. Oh shoot! I think I repeated that song or that part right there. Said, baby, let's go. When I saw her. Alright, I'm going fast. Think again. The workbench. Yes, I love that song. I can't get it out of my head now. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh, I just cut in front of this guy. I'm such an asshole. I apologize. I'm so sorry about that. I just wanted to scrap. I actually started using the damn thing. Whoops. See, we all make mistakes sometimes, you guys. Just like that lady walked in front of us up the stairs, I went and bent over in front of this dude here. I'll make a mistake. Alright, looks good. Now what's my scrap level at? Still not enough for me to fast travel out. Alright. It's fine. I'll go ahead and eat some grilled radstag. Oh, I gotta cook that one too. Oh, I wanted to eat 2 of them. Oh god, my slippery fingers. I was only supposed to eat 1 of those radstags. That's precious meat right there. Precious Meat should be a band name, just side note. Precious Meat. Yeah, you too, Sheehan. Thank you for being here. Good to see you, and have a good rest of your day. Good luck with elections, depending on who you voted for, whichever way. And if we didn't get who we voted for, you guys, but 4 more years, we have another chance, so we'll see. Lil Jon, yes, and the East Boys, Get Low, yep. And yeah, by Usher, with all the rest of them in there. I know, right, Iron? Dude, everybody had to delete their stuff for the DMCA. Sucks. Sour Kool-Aid Show did it, Bone did it, Man vs. Game, I think, had to do it too.
Scavenging
Terrible,
is
though.
its own reward.
Bye, Sheehan.
And
Me too, you guys. I'll be peacing out in a bit here. Let me just take a shower. Shower and shave. No. Shaving right in front of the customers. Here's the vending machines. Alright, a little shave. Or, sorry, a little shower. And not a shave, but a little hard switching so that I can get that last rad stack that I was complaining about. Well, I gotta cook it before it rots away and becomes nothing. Most metal gift of all. Nothing. I will never forget that episode of Metal. It's because it's hilarious. Everybody was so hyped to figure out what Murderface's birthday. Oh, he was so hyped to figure out what his birthday present was. And it turns out to be nothing. And then I thought about it. I was like, well, that is pretty metal. Because it's messed up. Man, there's a slight lag on cooking stuff too, because I could definitely press this faster. That's for sure. Pressed this 20 times already. By the time it takes to make two steaks here. We got some delicious mole rat chunks. Let's get rid of the rad roach. Probably have a lot of glowing meat. Glowing meat seems to drop from everywhere. But it does help me with melee damage, so I guess I can't. And real quick, you guys, I gotta do a little self-promotion of my own as well. I just thought about it. I will be leaving pretty soon, I know. I'm gonna go see what's going on with the election. I am in Washington State, so, you know, it affects me up here too. Even though a lot of people forget about Washington. Still affected much by everything going on. Oh, thank you, Nightbot. As Nightbot says, where is it at? Right here. Please consider hitting that follow button for me, you guys, on my social media, as well as here on Twitch. It would help out a lot, you guys, but never any obligations or anything. Thank you for everything that you do. I do appreciate it a lot, you guys. But real quick, please consider hitting that follow button. As I said, the links are in the chat, but you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, OnlyFans, and almost all the social media sites, even TikTok, at soul_escape, capital SOUL_3SC4P3, soul_3SC4P3. The escape is elite speak, which is words mixed with letters. You can find me as well on Snapchat. That one is Solar Escape, SOUL0UR3SCAPE. Or you can find me down there at my Xbox gamer tag, because I use my Xbox for a lot of stuff, you guys. Netflix, YouTube, Twitch, watching Twitch, streaming, oh gosh. And thank you, new follower, I appreciate that. Xbox gamer tag is Soul Space Escape, SOUL space 3SC4P3. We're currently at 8,900 followers, but as always, you guys, I would not have been able to do it without your help, your hosts, your retweets, your raids. Thank you, Hadoukens, for the raid, and for you just being yourself and being here. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, guys. I might be back later for another stream. It'll probably be on Fallout 76, but I'll have a little more time, so we'll actually get into that main quest that we were on, which I believe was meeting up with the raiders. Meg, I think her name was. We'll see. Yes, I still got my orange Halloween nails. Luckily, they've not fallen off just yet. Or not fallen off, but whatever happens to nail polish, it chips, I guess. Tried to draw a little jack-o'-lantern. Thanks for being here, Iron. I appreciate it. Bye, Sheehan. Bye, everybody. Bye, Pro. Just scrolling up real quick. Bye, Venom. I know Venom peaced out a while ago. Aw, thanks for being here, you guys. Bye, Nimi! Nimrod! Cool, alright. Thanks, you guys. Peace. I'm gonna see if anybody else is on to raid. We had Lusty in here too. Oh, Lusty's streaming! Yes! I was about to say that we had him in stream. Thank you, new follower. Did I throw the new follower command down? Bob, what's up, Bob the Eskimo? Good to see you. Just leaving, my friend. Oh, you're sad that you pre-ordered. No, I'm sorry, Bob. You weren't a fan of Fallout 76. For some reason, I still love it. I can't stop playing it, dude. It provides me that escape from reality that I need. And not all the time, but I need it sometimes, especially right around now. My dog passed away a couple months ago. Well, end of September, so it's only been like about a month. And I really need an escape just to, forget about that. And Fallout 76 was here to provide, so there's some of the special cases that really got into this game. But I completely understand if all the glitchiness and stuff is too much, and the bugs. Oof. There's things in this game that haven't been fixed, and they've been issues since day one that I played it, which was in the beta, and crazy though, but they haven't fixed them. But I guess the issues aren't bad enough that I complain. Alright. Oh, that's what it is. 1 trophy to platinum it. I can't be bothered to. Oh man. Oh, I suggest waiting until the next double XP event. Like recently we had double experience with an event called Fosnot. And if you were to do both at the same time, or if you were to just go there during the double XP, oh man, dude. I went up quite a few levels with just that event alone. I think I went from about level 100 something to level 130-ish. And that was just during the weekend. Really, really nice. But yeah, wait for those double XP times, Bob, and then, oh man, you can fly up in levels. Even if you like Nuclear Winter, you can use that experience for your adventure mode characters too. I did that with my first character, and she flew from like level 20 to level 50, and I was just playing Nuclear Winter that whole time. It was cool. It was cool. Alright, so I'm going to read up Lusty Bard. Thank you once again, you guys, for being here. Have a good rest of your night, and happy elections, everybody! We'll see how it goes! Woo! Thank you, Iron. Yes, I'm going to copy-paste that soul raid right there. Feel free to copy and paste that too if you want. You can change the emote to any emote that you want. Oh, I feel you, Bob. Have a good rest of your night, you guys. Bye, my friends. And as always, ever onward, ever forward. Catch you on the next live stream. Bye, everybody. Bye, everyone. See you later. Go raid.